Je l'éteins. Tu l'as pas éteint. Hi guys, today we're talking about The Hate to Give by Angie Thomas. First, let me tell you how I came across that book. It was on a small billboard on the platform of the train to go to work. And the first time I saw it, and I thought, okay, I quite like that book. It's a nice little cover. But when I arrived to the platform to my work, there it was again on a small billboard, The Hate to Give. So I said, okay, I'm taking a mental note. I need to check out that book because this is definitely a sign. And like all the mental notes I make, forgot all about it. So 4 weeks down the line that I actually pick up the book, I was in Lansing, so south of UK, just looking, for black authors, and which was really not my most brilliant idea, by the way, because how do you find books written by black authors in Waterstones, right? There is no chocolate section, right? But there it was again, chilling on a table, The Hate to Give, right? I picked it up, and what really sold it to me is the fact that it was in a section, it was buy one, get one half price. Winning, or rather saving. So I pick up the book. I checked if Angie Thomas was black, and she is an African American from Mississippi. So that's it. I didn't even watch a review or nothing about it. I just dived in, and let me tell you what a wonderful swim I had across the chapters, guys. So what is The Hate to Give about? The Hate to Give is about Star Carter. She's a black teenager living in a hood called Garden Heights. She's really well raised and go to an upper class type of high school where she has a lot of friends and a boyfriend called Chris. He's white, but she's hiding to her friends that she's living in a ghetto and has less money than she have. I don't think she's trying to avoid the condescending look because she's part of the cool kids. I think she wants to avoid the pity party. One evening, there was a party in her hood that she didn't want to attend to at first, but got dragged to by her friends from Garden Heights. She didn't want to go to because she's not a party girl, number one, and number two, there was a little trouble in paradise between her and boyfriend. So let me fill you in between what's going on between them two. So Star and Chris are dating, right? But Chris is ready to go a little bit further than just the kissy stuff. However, Star ain't gonna give the cookie away like that, right? So one time they were kissing, and she found out that he had a condom in his pocket. Oh please, isn't it a good thing that Chris is mindful about STDs and teen pregnancy? Anyways, at the hood party, one black teen arrived. And when I say arrives, I mean arrives. Okay, the swaggered up teen is Khalil, so Star's childhood friend. And for those who read the book, correct me if I'm wrong, but I could feel the chemistry between Stars and Khalil right from the beginning, right? The party ends up in a fight. Or was it a shot fired? I don't quite remember, but it doesn't matter because Khalil decided to drive Stars back to her place. Needless to say, at that point, I'm rooting for Khalil. He already knows her background. They are childhood friends. They clearly like each other. It's a done deal. I'm Team Khalil by Horny Chris. Unfortunately, we will never know whether Star and Khalil ends up together because as he's driving her back to her place, he gets pulled over by a police officer. It escalates, and Khalil ends up being murdered in front of Star, who was sitting on the passenger seat. I'm not spoiling anything, guys. This is in the first chapter. Actually, this is when the story starts. This is when I understood that The Hate to Give is not just about the fluffy love story between teenagers. Don't get me wrong, I love fluffy love stories, right? But The Hate to Give raises deep society issues. 3 things I love about that book. Numéro 1. When you see police brutality in the news today, this book is relevant. Period. Tamir Rice, I'm thinking Michael Brown, I'm thinking Theo in France, oh my God, and Philando Castillo shot in front of his 4-year-old who was sitting on the back seat. And just talking about it now, I'm just reviewing the video footage in my head, and it just gives me chill till that day. And so this book is needed. However, Angie did it a little bit differently. When police brutality issue is raised, we have Black Lives Matter speaking, Black Twitter going ballistics against justice systems that is too lenient toward the police force, a selfless star, celebrity speaking about the issue while receiving an award. But what Angie did here is making the police rob me of my potential perfect Black love stories between Star and Khalil. Chapter 1 really plays out with my emotions. What Angie did is made us witnesses of what happens when your friend dies suddenly in front of you. The TV is turned off when you log off the internet and you're alone in the dark and trying to make sense of what happens, of a sudden loss. The psychological trauma that goes with the loss of a son, all the ramifications that goes with the loss of a life that has impacted or just brushed so many other lives. Angie, what she really did on that book is change the narrative. A narrative that we think that we've heard so many times before, an armed Black kid being, killed by a scared policeman. This book just passes through public opinion to not giving you answers, but it makes you understand the question. You understand why people are asking why, or how come, or when is this going to stop? Number 2. There is the presence of a really well-known philosopher, poet, legend, Lishane Parish Crook, sorry, it's not his name anymore. His name is Tupac Shakur. No, that's fine, I'm just gonna call him Parish. Oh, Tupac. You can see Tupac's presence from the cover of the book. The Hate You Give, acronym, Thug Life. The Hate You Give, Little Infants, F-U-C-K, everybody. Yes, Tupac had it tattooed across his 6-pack. Yes, Tupac had 6 packs. I counted. I wouldn't go as far as saying that this book is an ode to Mr. Parish Crooks. I can guarantee that it will make you want to rediscover or discover Tupac's discography. It's the way it is, oh yeah. Don't hate, appreciate. This one is quite personal, guys, Star is a basketball player in a book. I'm a baller. Therefore, Star is my girl. Because I don't want you to believe that this book is all tears and blood and hood. Angie put a lot of hilarious moments in her book. Some people will quote the Harry Potter's references. I personally like the basketball moments. For instance, don't you hate it when proper female baller, and when I say proper, I mean jab step, crossover, spin move, explode to the basket with a windmill to finish with a layup. But the same ladies will play all softy, lovey, mushy against men that they happen to like. Come on, play defense, dive on the floor. We're not losing for no F-U-C-K boys you happen to like, girls. By the way, big shout out to all my basketball girlfriend. Whoop, whoop, love you ladies. Guys, I do recommend this book. The book is classified as YA, so young adult type of novel. So really accessible and easy to read. If, like me, English is not your first language. Okay, that is all for me today, folks. Thanks for watching the video. If you've read the book as well, please drop a comment below. I'm dying to hear what you think about it. And if you haven't read the book but want to, there is a link on the description box where you can get it. If you want more video like this of, you know, me talking about books written by Black authors, like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And oh yeah, if you want to know which book I'm going to be talking about next, like my Facebook page. And you know what? Follow me on Twitter as well. That's it. Thank you. À très bientôt. Mwah. Actually, let me follow Angie Thomas on Twitter. Yeah, she's there. Alright,